I'm about to go to my 4th international festival. Alright, so let's chat a little bit. The date is Sunday, October 2nd, and I'm gonna be going to Ultra Colombia Friday, October 7th. And I don't even have my ticket for it yet. I don't have my flight for it. I don't have anything. This has been on my mind since they announced it a couple of months ago, and I was like, I want to go. But a lot of things have look at my kitty cat. A lot of things have transpired in the last couple of months, to where like I just haven't like officially booked it, but it's always been in the back of my mind. So basically, if you know what's going on in my life, you know I haven't been working an accounting job since June. There's a whole video, I'll link that above, of explaining why I quit my accounting job. A lot of people do know, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, so it's been, I guess, like 3 months, almost 4 months that I haven't been working an accounting job. And so I've just been really taking the time to just enjoy my life and all of that. And I know people are gonna wanna know like the financial situation behind it. So I've had savings that I've just been kind of living off of and haven't really made an effort to make money. So that's the biggest reason why I haven't just already booked this trip. And also I wanted people to see if anybody was gonna come with me, and nobody's coming with me. I'm going alone to Colombia. Oh my God. So anyways, so yeah, I just haven't really been making money, and I've been okay with that. I knew I would eventually like go back to work, not in the accounting realm. I'm never doing accounting again. And this time I mean it, because I've quit accounting before and I went back to work, and I'm not doing that anymore. So now I'm working, you know, like full-time in social media, specifically UGC. So now that I'm making money again, I can actually book this trip. So that's why it's very last minute, because literally I didn't even start doing UGC until about 2 weeks ago. So I didn't have any income before that, and that's okay. That's here it is. I finally, you know, made the decision. Aside from like the money, I was just mainly concerned about going to Colombia alone, and fair enough. I've traveled alone before. I've been to a lot of states alone and internationally. I went to Australia alone, and then I spent a week in Japan alone. And so in my mind, I'm like, spending a week in Japan alone was probably one of my biggest, like, proudest moments, because it's Japan. Like, hello. Australia was easy just because everybody there speaks English, but Japan is just a completely, just on the opposite side of like my, you know, like foreign radar. So that was really big. I'm like, okay, I've done those things, like I can go to Colombia alone. And I was a little nervous, I guess, just because like of the reputation that Colombia has. So that's just why I was a little bit hesitant. And, you know, I had a few people here and there be like, oh, I'm interested in going, but nobody is really about it. So I just like, those people that said they were down, I quickly forgot about them. And I was like, what if I take my daddy? Because Ultra is only 1 day over there. So I was like, I can take my dad. He would love to go to Colombia, and I can take him to this 1-day festival. Like, it'll be chill, it'll be fun. Foreign festivals are completely different than like American festivals, so it would be just more like a party vibe and not like rave vibe. So I was like, I could take my dad, but he doesn't have a passport, and just the way things panned out, like it was just too late, so my daddy can't go. And then I asked my best friend if she wanted to go, and she said she was down, but it's just so last minute. Like, these flights are outrageously priced, and so I just think that I'm meant to go alone, honestly. So when I first started planning this trip, in my mind, like, I kind of just got over of like inviting people to certain things because nobody ever wants to go, or they don't have the money, and that's fine. So I just got to a point of like, I'm gonna announce that I'm doing something, and if somebody wants to roll with me, cool, and if not, I'm going alone. Like, I'll never miss out on something because I'm alone. So yeah, so since the beginning, I just always had this mindset that I was gonna go alone. And the way things have panned out, that, you know, people that really wanted to go couldn't, or even somebody like my dad that can't go, like, I just feel that I'm meant to do this completely solo, and I'm fine doing it. Like, I'm over the fear of going alone and like the language barrier, which is ridiculous. Like, soy mexicana, okay? No, I'm not fluent in Spanish, but I know quite a bit. I can understand quite a bit and I can speak quite a bit, and it's just like, if I spend a week alone in Japan where I don't know anything other than konnichiwa, then I'm gonna be just fine in Colombia. So I've been doing my research. I've been watching a lot of like YouTube videos about solo travelers, both women and men, and it's fine. And it's just like, you got to take the same precautions that you would in any country or even any city. Like there's parts of Miami that are dangerous, so just like that, there's gonna be dangerous parts to every city, so just got to be careful. And the main thing that a lot of these videos talk about being in Colombia is like the pickpockets and all of that. So just be aware, be safe, don't be, you know, out there waving your camera around or your phone and all of that. And you know, so I'm over the fear and I really want to go, so I'm gonna go. All right, so it is now Tuesday. The last time I filmed was Sunday, so a little update on the Colombia situation. So I have officially booked my flight and booked my hotel. I've never bought a flight the week of, so it's very expensive for a number of reasons. I could have, one being I only wanted to book with American Airlines. I have an American Airlines credit card, and I've never flown like Viva Air or all these other, just like, I just want to fly with an airline that I know I'm comfortable with and I'll get points. Also, so I had to pick times that I felt the safest flying in and out of because I'm gonna be alone. So because of that, like I could have even on American Airlines got a much cheaper flight, but I'm not trying to get to Colombia at midnight and then Uber over to where I'm going. And then I'm also not trying to leave at 6:30 a.m. so be in an Uber like at 4 a.m. So I pick times where, what are my times? So I get to Colombia Thursday like at 2:30, and then I leave like at 2:30, or I think 10 a.m. Let me see. No, again, 2. So I get there Thursday around 2 and I leave Sunday around 2. I booked a hotel. I booked a La Quinta, and it has really, really good reviews. And pretty much it was really easy because I'm using like a transportation service to get me to and from Ultra. And so I just looked at where that transportation service will be and picked the closest, nicest hotel to it, which happened to be the La Quinta, and it has really good reviews. I think it's in a good area. I've talked to a few people. Okay, so the transportation service that I'm using is, I found it on Instagram in the comments. It's called Trans and Travel. It seems legit. I've been in touch with the owner. We've been talking consistently on WhatsApp, and I'm gonna go ahead and use that. So that service round trip is gonna be, it would cost me 22 American dollars, which is awesome because the actual festival is 45 minutes outside of Medellin. So I wasn't gonna Uber to and from, and then there is, I guess, like a transportation service, but like officially through Ultra, but they've taken forever to like put stuff out. It's Ultra, let me just say that. Actually today they just officially posted about it that like through their program, like you can book a helicopter and like the transportation buses and all of that. But thankfully I found this transportation service called Trans and Travel, so that's the way that I'm gonna go. And it's gonna be a full day thing. Like the meetup is at 12:30. Ultra's officially from 4 p.m. to 4 a.m., which is wild. And so I'm gonna come back on that. It's gonna be a long day. Now, as far as the ticket goes, so my plan was to wait to buy an actual ticket until I got there, because if you buy it online, if you don't live in Colombia, they're not gonna mail it to you. So I would have to go to a ticket office anyways. So I was planning on doing that for a GA ticket. It started off really cheap, but the website shows it's $150 now. So the person that I booked the travel through said that he has a ticket at the original price. I think that they went on sale. So like this one day ticket's gonna cost me $70 or something like that. Okay, so I got my flight booked, my hotel booked, I got my transportation to and from Ultra, and then I'm gonna get my ticket there. So I'm pretty much all set to go, and then I'm gonna show you guys what I'm wearing. Okay, so what I'm wearing if you've watched my other videos before talking about international festivals, and you know that normally I really don't care. I still dress like an American raver, like revealing, all this and that, or very like theatrics. But since I am going to this festival alone, again, safety is my #1 priority. I don't want to stick out like a sore thumb this time. Normally I'm just like, I want everybody to look at me, but not this time. I don't want to attract any more attention or just make it super obvious that I'm an American. So safety, but I am still gonna dress kind of fun. So I'm gonna use this fishnet top from Shop Delfina. So normally when I wear these, it would be with pasties or a bra. So like the last time I wore these, but yeah, it was with pasties, which you could still like see plenty. Don't want to attract attention, so I'm gonna wear this and probably just a little like tank top underneath, maybe a white one, and then these shorts. I tried it on, like I like the way I like the colors. So full body shorts, so no rave booty, no rave titties. The rave TNA are getting covered this time. I'll probably take a little bit of candy, just like a few pieces. I didn't make anything for this, very last minute again. So I guess that covers everything, like of how I prepped. I do need to, I'm fully vaccinated, so I don't need to get tested before I go, but there might be like some questionnaire that I gotta fill out, so I need to do that and make sure that's all set. But like when I was buying the ticket online and putting in my passport number, like it didn't like flag me or announce any kind of like health requirements, but I don't know, I guess I'd rather be safe than sorry. So normally, I guess depending on where I go, I either just use my like international travel card, because there'll be no fees used for it to like use it overseas or internationally, or exchange cash when I get there. But since I live in Miami, I think it's gonna be pretty easy. Like I'm in South Beach, so I'm just gonna take like my American dollars and go get the Colombian pesos before I go. So I'm gonna take some cash because it was like highly recommended to just take cash. So I'm gonna do that. Let's see what else. So ways that I have prepared to go to this, because I'm going as a single cute little female, I gotta be careful. My #1 priority is me being safe. So the way I've kind of like researched it, I think I already mentioned in these other clips, but I've watched a lot of like travel, solo travelers, of people who have gone to Medellin, and like just listen to their tips and stuff. One of my old coworkers is from Bogota. Is that how you say it? And so I messaged her. Her family still lives there, so she messaged them to give me some advice, and they said don't take any taxis, like just take Uber, and like they have something called Didi. So like there's a few rideshare apps, to just take those, because like a taxi driver, just like any foreign country, can scam you if they realize that you're not from there. My Spanish isn't the best, so yeah, so I feel good taking, and that was one of my concerns that I asked a few people was, is it okay to take like Ubers and things like that? And they all said yes. I know to be careful with like my belongings. So I do have like an extra phone that I'm gonna take with me, and that's what I'm gonna use to like vlog, I guess, like in the streets and stuff as I'm like walking around. God forbid that anything happens and that phone gets stolen, but I'd rather it be like that one than my main one. So I'm taking just like my backup phone just to get footage as I'm like walking around, and not using my like phone for that. And then I don't wear like expensive jewelry or anything, so that's just what people told me. It's like, just be safe with your phone, watch for pickpockets, things like that. So I know to be aware of that, just like with any place though. I guess that's pretty much it. I really don't have any other kind of plan except just to go to the festival and have fun. I get there early enough, or I guess Thursday afternoon. So once I'm settled, probably just scope the area that I'm in. I don't really have time to do anything Friday since I have to be in my ride by 12:30. So maybe go get breakfast or just stay on site. My hotel does offer free breakfast. And then I get back, probably by the time I get back to my hotel, it's probably gonna be between 5 and 6 Saturday morning. I can't believe this thing goes to 4 a.m. That's so cool. So then just, I don't even know what time I guess I'm gonna wake up and go wake up on Saturday. I'm trying to get as much time as I can, so I don't want to like sleep the day away. So if I can get like even just like a nap in, just like power through, that's ideal. And then because I guess like Saturday's like my only like full day to be in Medellin. So my friend Liana got some recommendations for me, so thank you. So maybe I could do some of them from that list on Saturday. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then I leave like at 2 on Sunday, so I'll probably have time just for breakfast. Maybe one last walk around the area on Sunday. That's pretty much it. Ideally, of course, I wish I had more time, not just a few days, but I mean, I'm going there for the festival, so that's the most important thing. And I'm just getting like a little taste of the Colombia, so if I really like it, then I'll go back. And because I wanna go everywhere in Latin America, like all the countries, so I'll be back, but this is just a quick little stop in, little solo adventure. Like, oh my god, I'm so excited. I haven't been on a solo travel. Let's see, like I went to Red Rocks alone and met people there. Like I had friends that I was gonna meet up there, but like I flew alone, stayed alone, all that, I drove alone. And then before that, I don't know. But like I don't count Red Rocks, but like out of the country, like my last out of the country trip was by myself to Japan. So I did spend 4 days there with my friend Olga. Went to EDC Japan there, and then I spent 5-6 days by myself. So that's the last time that I traveled internationally alone, was in 2019. So that's just crazy to think about, and I'm going. I'm so excited, I'm not scared. And so by me making this video, it's just hoping that I inspire others to just go out there, travel, don't miss out on opportunities just because you're scared. Oh, and then something else. So I'm gonna put up the lineup right here. A very small lineup. I honestly don't even care about it, really. I'm not that hyped for it. I'm just mainly going for the experience to do a festival in Colombia. But so here's the lineup. I'm pretty sure, I mean, it's a one-day festival. I'm pretty sure there's only one stage, just by the way that their tickets are selling. Like there's different levels. There's like dance floor, which is like the regular GA, and then there's levels of VIP depending on where you buy it. But like the mock-up like looks like there's just one stage. So I guess all of these artists are just gonna play at this one stage between the 12-hour festival. So I guess I'm gonna get to see everybody perform. I know this video wasn't a lot more entertaining or theatrical, just a lot of talking, because I just wanted to get something out as like the start of this series. And I'm not gonna show like me packing and all that, just because like the most important thing is the rave fit. Like nobody cares what I wear, and just like everyday clothes. So no packing, but yeah, I went through like my plan, what I'm gonna do, where I'm staying, this and that. And so that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like the video and subscribe so you can stay tuned and see how the rest of this series goes down, like my little experience in Colombia, and then Ultra, the festival, and the people I meet, the food that I eat, like all of it. So thank you guys again, and please don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at electric_Ollie.